Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your mid-August through September general reading. I want to thank you guys for staying with me. I'm finally starting to get my reading schedules back to normal again. It's about time. Sorry about that. I appreciate you guys staying with me, though. My reading schedules have been all over the place. I'm really sorry about that, but things are finally starting to settle back in for me again. I appreciate your support and understanding, too. And like I said, I can't thank you guys enough for continuing supporting my channel. I really appreciate all your guys' support. And as always, if you like a personal reading, give me a shout. My information in my description box to get a personal reading. Love to help you guys out there with whatever walks of life you are going through, because I can do all that stuff, help you guys whatever area of your life you need guidance on. But first comes first. Let's see your general reading for mid-August for you Scorpios out there. All right, Scorpios. I know this retrograde energy has not been easy for anybody, but let's see what's coming up after retrograde energy, which is after the 18th, I believe. And let's see what's coming up for you guys. Oh, here we go. Interesting reading so far. Six of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Some of you are sailing away from, could be sailing away from an Earth sign or Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, or you could be just, when the Queen of Pentacles is in the upright, it means being generous. Alright, and I feel like maybe you're moving away from being too generous or giving too much, alright, and not getting in, so maybe you're giving too much of yourself. I feel like, so maybe some of you Scorpios are moving away from the energy of giving too much, alright, because you can only give so much to things, A lot of times we have to focus the energy in on ourselves. It's okay to be generous, but don't overdo it. I feel like some of you Scorpios are going to be moving away from that energy of being over giving or being too generous with things, because we do have to have something left to give back to ourselves. So maybe some of you are moving away from people, where you're just giving too much and they're just not respecting it, or they're not giving, or they're just taking from you. So maybe you'd be moving away from people who are just taking things from you, just continue to take and take and take. So you're moving away from takers, I'm getting. You view yourselves as the King of Pentacles. Interesting, because Scorpio's King of Pentacles is about being successful in business life. King of Pentacles is also very generous and very kind and very giving. But it comes to a point, though, where, where you have to stop, overdoing it with people who don't appreciate you. So it looks like you Scorpios, looks like things business-wise are going to be going good for you too, money-wise too. King of Pentacles represents that also. I feel like that represents you guys, You guys are generous, but now you're getting rid of the takers who are just taking from you and don't even care about you. You're just moving away from that sort of energy. Yep. In your challenge position, you have the Four of Cups and Four of Cups crossing you. You're tired of it. You're tired of people taking from you. You're tired of people always taking, and you're just like, had enough. You don't care anymore. You're moving away from that energy. You're getting bored of those people. It's always like give, take, and got nothing more to give to these people anymore. Now it's time to start focusing the energy, like I said, in on yourself. So you're not tolerating any takers anymore. Very good energy, because these people have left you out in the cold. Five of Pentacles, they have at your feet. I feel like some of these people have left you out in the cold, or you've given to them and they've just left you out in the cold. They don't care about you. And you're just like, you know what? Enough is enough already. I'm tired of feeling left out in the cold. I'm tired of people using me. And because that's how people can make you feel. Left out in the cold when you just give too much. And you're like, you feel like you're left out in the cold. I've given, now all of a sudden you don't want nothing to do with me. But you know what? You're moving away from that. You don't even care anymore. You know what? You're tired of being left out in the cold by this. or even by relationships that have to do with it. You're working on your foundation now, Four of Pentacles, what you've built, what you've established. Four of Pentacles in the upright is about foundation and what you've set for yourselves now. Now you're setting your foundation because you're tired of being left out in the cold. Now you're working on yourself and your own foundation. You don't give a shit about people taking from you, and you're like, you know what, go away, I don't need you. I'm working on my foundation, my security. Go leech off of somebody else. I'm not tolerating it anymore. You're not leaving me up in the cold. And guess what? They've made you defensive. You're tired of it. You know what? You're tired of those people always taking from you. You're fully defensive now from that, because maybe you got in kind of defense mode because people do use you, and you're like, you know what? I'm tired of it. My defenses are up against that now. I'm not letting it happen again. I'm tired of feeling left out in the cold. You know, I'm tired of people taking advantage of me. No happening. Scorpios, you're really asserting yourself. You're working on your own foundation. I'm really proud of you for that. Really good energy. Here you go. Excellent. The Magician. You've got the tools to manifest what you want. Now you're using your tools. And it's going to be for your own security, your own happiness. Nobody else's happiness anymore. You're concerned about your happiness, because sometimes we have to be concerned about our own happiness. We can't always be people pleasers. Alright? And when we get caught in that, where we try to please everybody, it doesn't work. We shouldn't have to please anybody. People should be happy with us for who we are. And I feel like you, Scorpios, are now coming to the realization that you should be happy for who I am. Alright? And if you're not, if you're just happy because I give to you, and that's the only reason why you're happy with me, I don't need you anymore. Don't need it. You're a taker. Goodbye. Working on your own self. Here you go. You view yourself as the Seven of Pentacles. Taking stock, taking inventory of your life. You know what? That's what you Scorpios are doing. Taking stock, taking inventory, what's working, you know. You've worked hard. I feel like you're working hard to establish your foundation now with all these cards, and now you're not going to let anything get in the way of that. Alright? It's time to start focusing the energy on yourself, not people who are going to take from you. You're done putting energy into that. Here you go. You Scorpios are charging forward. Knight of Pentacles. It's about going forward, going in a direction. You're moving away from that energy now. Like I said, you're moving away from takers, and you're moving in for your own happiness and your own stability. So, no more takers. No more takers for you Scorpios. You're moving away from that. You're happily, and you're swiftly moving away. Eight of Wands, you're moving very swiftly away from that. You're just like, goodbye, had enough. You're moving forward, and it's going to happen very swiftly. Cutting all the nonsense out of your life and all the takers, you'll see how fast your life moves forward. And oh, excellent. Look at this final energy, Ten of Pentacles. Working on your happiness will bring you what you want and what you desire. Total happiness in all aspects of your life. Scorpios, you are definitely on the right path, and you're cutting out you're doing the things you need to do to move forward. This is really excellent energy. This is what you're manifesting now, because you're not putting energy into anybody who's leaving you out in the cold. And like I said, you're not being used anymore, and you're not being taken advantage of. You're moving away from that energy, and guess what? You're going to come out victorious in the end. You're going to have happiness and stability in all aspects of your life. Very good energy, Scorpios. Very, very good energy. Sometimes we gotta cut out the bullshit in our lives. I'm gonna take some guardian angel cards out for you and see what messages we have to add to this reading here. Alright, so here we go. Bingo, here you go. Self-respect. It's about respecting yourself, you know what? And when you respect yourself, other people will respect you. Have the self-respect to walk away from stuff that isn't serving you anymore. You've earned your respect now. It's kind of, you know, sometimes we need to respect ourselves. Even if other people aren't respecting us, you know, we respect ourselves. So this is about your self-respect. You're respecting yourself. Alright? And having one of self-respect is to definitely cut out those takers. They don't respect you. And when you deal with people who don't respect you, it brings your it brings you down, but now you're not tolerating anymore. You have your self-respect now. And here you go. You're going to be focusing on energy healing work, whether it be with yourself. I feel like you're going to be focused on healing your energy and what's going on around you. Yep, so you might be dabbling in some, like, maybe Reiki or some energy healing work, something to definitely benefit you. I feel like you're doing some sort of energy healing work. Ooh, interesting. Some of you Scorpios have a love interest coming in, eternal love. It could be a love interest coming in or a love partner coming in. Positive thoughts bring positive results. And use your imagination and you shall see the answer. Like I said, whatever you imagine and whatever you desire, you can make, you definitely can make your desire. Some of you definitely have new love coming in for you guys. So Scorpios, maybe you've left. Maybe some of you Scorpios in the past have been in relationships where you have been used, where people have just used you and, like I said, just chewed you up and spit you out and don't care about you anymore. But do know there is something new. There's a new love coming in for you. So there's definitely love coming in for you Scorpios, or a love relationship, something very positive. Very positive for you Scorpios out there. Like I said, you're doing a lot of energy healing work for yourselves. And like I said, when you raise your self-respect, you become more appealing to others. When you have respect for yourself, other people will respect you. And I feel like you're going to be hanging around, you're going to be dealing with people who respect you. And people who don't respect you, like I said, you're moving on from that. Now I'm going to take a few love cards out for you Scorpio, see what's coming up for your love and relationship readings. Excellent energy, Scorpio. Very happy with this reading. Let's see. Let's see what else I can get for you guys. Scorpio's love and relationships, mid-August. Okay, here we go. It's right here. Oh, base energy of the Lover's card. There's definitely new love coming in for you guys. Definitely Scorpios, like I said. High Priestess, trusting your intuition. So it's definitely a new relationship here. I feel like you're going to feel it. You're going to feel it. You're going to know it's right for you. I'm sensing that. Here you go. Have strength card. Strength and courage. And I feel like because you Scorpios have been through a lot when it comes to love and relationships. Have the strength and have the courage. You know, you got a new relationship coming in. It looks good. I feel like you're going to feel it too. Have the strength and courage to go forward on it. Don't let past, maybe mistakes from the past, haunt you now. The past is past. Now you've got something new coming in for you. So have the strength and courage to go forward with it. You had the Page of Swords. It's an interesting card. And I feel like some of you might have a secret admirer is what I'm getting from that card. Because usually the Page of Swords is about somebody who's admiring you, but maybe from a distance, though. It could be a secret admirer. Some of you Scorpios might have a secret admirer out there who might be admiring you. It could be with an air sign. You got You get the Queen of Swords here. You got Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. So there could be an air sign coming in for you Scorpios there. Or somebody who can definitely be doing that. Alright, you got the Vortex card or the Devil card. It's about not being trapped anymore. It's about being trapped, but like I said, don't remember. You can learn from the mistakes of the past, but like I said, don't be held captive by your past, especially when it comes to a new relationship coming in. Because I know it's hard when you get new relationships coming in and you've been through a lot. You have a tendency to kind of go back and be like, oh, here we go again, Hopefully the same thing doesn't happen from the past. You kind of start reflecting back on the past relationships that you had. And it's time to don't be held captive by your past, Scorpios. Because like I said, maybe you have been left out in the cold in the past. And I feel like that's what it is. People have used you and chewed you up and spit you out in the past. And sometimes you still carry some of that energy. And it's time to release that energy. You don't need to hang on to that anymore. That's not good energy. And here you go. New love is definitely charging in very swiftly for you. You gotta release that old energy here, and here you go, Six of Swords, moving on to new, moving on to something new. Like I said, you've got new love coming in for you. Scorpios out there when it comes to love and relationships. And then you Scorpios, like I said, you're just moving away from takers. People have only taken from you. People have used you. You're moving away from that. All right. Let's always remember that not everybody is going to use you. Okay. So you can learn from your mistakes, from your past, from your mistakes, but don't hold on to it though. Release those. Past is past. You know what? You've got a better future when it comes to love and relationships to look forward to. You know what? You're out with the takers. Now you're in with the new people who will love you and respect you for who you are, not what you have or what you can do for them. So you have that coming in for you. You just have to be open to it. Like I said, it's okay to learn from your past mistakes, but don't stay there though. Learn what you had to learn and then move forward. All right, Scorpios. Fantastic reading here, Scorpios. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope these messages resonate with you, and as much I enjoy bringing you these readings, I hope these messages help and resonate with you. And as always, like, I can't thank you guys enough for continued support of my channel, and you guys are great. I want to thank you again. And if you like a more personalized reading to know what's going on in your life, I have my information in my description box, and give me a shout out, and we'll see how I can help you in your personal life or career life or whatever areas of life you need help with. All right, guys, thank you so much, and I will see you next month.